Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying a delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddy. Freddy, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddy. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddy S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Welcome to the morning show, producer takeover edition, day 2.
Correct. It is day 2. Welcome, everyone. We are here. We're back here. No Dawn, no Freddy. It's just us, the producers. Are we excited for what today has to show for us?
I heard today's going to be a pretty short day. We just do the morning show and the midday show.
That is correct. We are doing the midday as well. So I'm excited to see what elements you guys come up with and the conversations we're going to have then and now.
Yeah. I'm gonna do like the National Chocolate Chip Day, and Gordon, Gordon's here,
Gordon is here.
He was like wondering what to do, and I said, whatever you want, it's our takeover.
Gordon, are you excited for producer takeover?
Yes.
I'm
not sure what this is though.
It's just us, and we're having conversations.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I was thinking like we could talk about like hobbies or interests and see where that leads, because every time we have a plan for a conversation for like a topic, it always leads to one conversation after another.
It goes off the rails.
It does go off the rails. You are correct.
Yeah, yesterday it was like from indie content, and then it just went on to just entertainment business in general.
That's true, yes. Our midday show was something else yesterday. We kind of veered off a little bit there.
I'd say it went well. If you are in the conversation of interest, and it's like really good back and forth thing, I'd say that would be like a good conversation there and a good show there.
That is correct. Today we are a little late for the morning show. We usually start at 9:30. But today I got locked out of my house for being a silly goose. I just was absent-minded and just locked the door behind me without my key. So thank you, Alfonso, for waiting for me.
It's all right. The funny thing is, I thought I was going to have to take my brother to school again. But today my mom's like, no, I'll do it. I had to go somewhere after this. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I have time to make my breakfast then.
That's good.
So I toasted up some of the bagels that I took home, and when I finished, I basically like grabbed everything, turned off the lights, and then go to I-95, and it was crazy how today, of all days, traffic was fine.
Traffic was fine, yeah.
Like it's not slow at all. There's no slowdowns at all on the way here.
It was because it's Friday, so traffic was good today. But the people driving are just not good.
That's Florida driving for you.
It is a lot of driving. Do you drive, Gordon?
No, I take a ride share called Uber. That is part of Palm Connection.
Uber?
Yeah.
Uber?
No.
No,
different.
It's different.
Okay.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different. All right, Alfonso, what do you have for us today? Do you have any conversation topics?
Well, I was thinking that we could start off with hobbies or interests and see where that leads.
Okay, well, I have a question. Do you guys have any plans for the weekend? Either of you? I know Gordon said he was going to go to a ballet, and I'm excited to hear about that when he comes back. So, what kind of ballet is it, Gordon?
I'm not sure, but it's at the Kravitz Center, and sounds like it's fun, and I'm excited to go.
When I was little, I usually see plays at the Kravitz Center.
Really?
Yeah.
For me, I guess it's gonna be the usual. I go to work on Saturdays and Sundays, and there's also church on Sundays, which is basically like another work for me.
Yeah, because you do, you film.
Yeah,
You film the service, right?
Yeah, I film the service there.
How long is it usually?
I never really thought of that. I think like
From like what time to what time? What time do you get there? What time
I
do you
think
leave?
it's like about 2 hours because I remember it goes from 1:30 to like around 3:30.
1:30 to 3:30. Okay. That sounds reasonable. That's not too bad. That's not like the swap where I go at like 5 a.m.
Oh, you go to swap shops?
I vend at the swap shop. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wow.
like from 5 a.m. to like 2 p.m. sometimes 1 p.m.
Which one? Because my mom,
5
she loves
a.m.
to go
is-
to swap shops, and we usually go. I think she goes to the one at the drive-in theater ones, like
Yeah.
the one at Lake Worth.
They closed that
The one-
down actually. The one in Lake Worth,
I
yeah.
forgot. That's what that was with the fence. Oh man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Is the swap shop a flea market or?
Yeah, it's kind of like a flea market.
I know they had a flea market.
It's like an
somewhere.
outdoor.
Was that the one that? I think that might have been the one I went to. I know
The
they
one-
closed one down.
Yeah, the one in Lake Worth.
Yeah.
There's also the one in, I think, Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, it is in Fort Lauderdale on Sunrise. I think Sunrise Boulevard. I think is the road. Don't quote me on that, but it is in Fort Lauderdale for sure.
I don't know. Maybe she might go to that one. It depends on her.
Someone
like, how she goes.
commented on our live. Does anyone have a full-time hobby? I don't think I could have a full-time hobby. This is my full-time job, so.
Actually, what would count as a full-time hobby? Like something you do like the whole time, like every single time.
Like a significant amount of hours that you put into to something.
I guess for me, it's like how do you put it? What I like to do is when I hear like a song I like on YouTube or somewhere, I look for it and I downloaded it, and then I just keep it in like a storage on my phone for like music video playlists
Okay.
that I divide them out
So
by decades.
You're a music hobbyist. I feel like I'm the same
I
with
feel
Spotify.
like I'm more like a collector hobby because it's not just music. I also collected movies like from bargain bins that I like, or sometimes when I see like replicas of things that are from movies. Like one time I have a Captain America shield in my car and a Luffy straw hat in my car too. And like I said, I just like to collect things that I like.
What about you, Gordon? Do you have any hobbies that you
I
to
like
do?
wrestling and I like comic book movies. I don't read the comics, but I love the movies that they have.
They also commented, isn't Gordon a stand-up comedian? Isn't that a hobby? Is it, Gordon? Are you?
I'm not a stand-up comedian. I do improv, which is like stand-up, but we do it off the top of our heads.
Yeah. I could not do improv. I just like this is already difficult enough for me. This is like ad-libbing and
For me, improv comedy is just every day for me because I just like to be sarcastic a lot.
Yeah, but like improv is like with multiple people. And you have to like riff off each other. It's difficult, you know?
Just watch me and my sister go back and forth, like dissing each other, and that's your improv
That's
right
the
there.
improv right there. All right, so my weekend, I don't even know what I'm doing this weekend. I'm probably just gonna get a haircut. I love cutting my hair so much. I'm just gonna go bald one day because I just keep cutting it.
Trust me.
I'm gonna be like Freddy.
It's not really a good look.
Well, I feel like I can pull it off, and if anything, I can wear wigs or hats, some funky hats, like Freddy. Yep.
We're gonna keep going in his hats bins, are we?
Yeah, I should have brought some out for for the morning show, but the midday show, for sure, we're going to wear some hats.
Stay tuned for that, folks.
Stay tuned for that. I don't know what else to talk about.
Let's think. You said something about anime when we came in. You said you want to talk about anime?
Yeah, what's your favorite animes?
My favorite anime? Okay. I actually have two favorite animes. One I would say is like general audience. The other one I would say is more edgier than the other. So the one that's like more for general audience is, I would say, My Hero Academia, because I really love the whole superhero concept world and how everyone has superpowers and how it affects their world, like as a social or political view, because they actually have rules for like everyone who has powers, and the only way for you to use them to help is by getting a license.
Interesting.
Oh, wow. That's
Plus,
cool.
it just reminds me of X-Men a lot.
X-Men is pretty good.
A school for superheroes.
It reminds me of like Hunter x Hunter. Have you seen Hunter x Hunter?
No.
I've
Oh,
seen that one.
my sister loves that show.
Gordon, you've seen that one?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, I watched some of it on Netflix, but I didn't really finish it.
You should finish it. It has
funny
a good last season, or good second to last season.
The funny thing is, when I went to my sister's room one time when she was watching Hunter x Hunter, this was a while ago, so I barely remember it well, but she was watching a scene and she said that she likes this character, and then like a few minutes later, after some crazy awesome scene that happened, her nose started bleeding all of a sudden. I'm like, what the heck?
Like an
doesn't
anime.
that, yeah, like in anime? I'm like, doesn't that happen in cartoons or something?
It does. That's funny. Alfonso, how did you get into animation? Like, was it through anime or?
Oh, like animation in general?
Yeah, just animation in general.
Oh, I think
Or just doing it yourself.
It's kind of hard to explain because my whole life I always been watching cartoons and always been lit up by the worlds that they show. Like, I'm pretty sure the first Disney movie I ever saw was Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and the Three Musketeers, and that one like really was amazing. Like, it's basically like a fairy tale story, but that come to life with these characters. And ever since then, I've been like really into cartoons, and I'm like, wow, I love to make something like this one day.
Yeah.
What's your favorite animation to do?
Oh, 2D.
2D?
Yeah. Like I said, I tried 3D in class, and it's been crazy with this one class. But okay, digital lighting and texture class, they threw me in without any knowledge of 3D, and it was insane. And literally a few hours after that, I have intro to 3D, which is basically like the beginner's class. So I'm basically like learning two different 3D class, one on hard mode and one on easy mode.
Yeah.
It was really difficult to do.
I think Freddy is commenting because I can tell just from his misspelling and his grammar. Cartoons have always been an expression of what is wrong with society without saying it out loud or getting banned. And I'd say comedy is like that as well. Would you agree, Alfonso?
Let's see. Comedy about showing like political views.
Yeah.
I'd say so. Yeah, I'd say so.
Have you guys heard of the Kevin Hart roast?
I heard of it. I just haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it?
No.
I saw
Is
some
that
clips.
on Comedy Central?
I don't know where it's on.
I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah. You want to watch it, Gordon? I know you're a
don't
stand-up
know.
comedian.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I'll
What
look
about you,
for it.
Gato? Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
No. Okay.
No.
Well, I'm the only one then, I guess.
Wait, was it funny?
There was you know Cat Williams?
Yeah.
Cat Williams was on it, and he did some jokes that were like towing the line, you know? And it was like a little controversial, and people were
Oh.
talking about it. That's how I saw it.
I'm surprised.
Was Dwayne Johnson there? Because he would have been hilarious about how working with him.
I don't know if he was.
Does Cat Williams and Kevin Hart have a feud or something?
I don't know. I'm surprised they had Cat Williams there because Cat Williams' opinion on Kevin Hart is that Kevin Hart's an industry plant.
That's this whole thing that he was talking about on another podcast. That you didn't really know Kevin Hart up until like a couple years ago, and then he blew up. You know, but I'm surprised they had him because of the strong opinions he had against Kevin Hart during that one podcast, right? But
yeah, exactly. And he said it. Cat Williams said, like, I'm surprised you guys invited me, because he knows how controversial he is, and he's been speaking out about the industry, the comedy industry.
You know who I would love to see in a movie with Kevin Hart?
Who?
Chris Tucker. Like, picture both of them in a movie, and that'll be like double time hilarious.
Chris Tucker, remind me who that is again.
He did Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
Okay.
Think of the me scene. You know, who are you? Me. No, not you. Me. Yes, you. You know.
I don't think I've seen Rush Hour.
Oh, you should.
They made really 3 funny. Of them.
Have you seen him, Gordon?
Yes.
Do you like him?
Yeah.
You recommend them?
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
The first one.
The first one, yeah. That's usually how it is.
It's really funny, even though it has action scenes with Jackie Chan and all. Basically, it's a movie with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, and they basically go on like missions and stuff. And it was really funny how they interact, especially with Chris Tucker. It's like, I don't know if it was improv or scripted, but the way he did the jokes, it's like so funny.
Yeah.
It's like, did he plan those, or was it like on the spot?
I can't imagine it's on the spot. Even if it was, they'll probably have to do like multiple takes.
There's actually.
I mean,
like,
it probably is scripted, but I think Jackie Chan is, I guess, less of a comedic actor, more of like an action actor. But I think on Chris Tucker's side, it's more improv. Because I feel like when you have a comedy movie and you have people who are comedy, like their whole like career is comedy, you can't really like nail them down to a script. I mean, you saw how hard it was for Freddy to be nailed down to this script. He did not want to read that. He was like, "I'm doing me. This is me. You can't script me." So it's like different people are different. But I think a lot of the scenes that made it through were more like improv. Like a lot of the best scenes are kind of by mistake, especially with like comedy movies.
Yeah,
you don't expect them.
I don't know if you've seen Fast and the Furious. I think it's 7, where they were saying the scene where it's like, Mia, you better hide that baby oil, and then Dwayne Johnson goes, better hide that big forehead, and it's like, and they were like laughing like crazy, and they kept it there in the film, and even though they said that was all accidental, but they kept it there because it was funny.
Yeah. Some of the best stuff happens on accident. I think.
That's very true.
For sure, especially with comedy. You know, I think another one would be like Transformers, when Shia LaBeouf is like kicking the car, and the actor starts to laugh, but he tries to control his laugh, and they kept that in. You know, stuff like that. It's nice.
Was
stuff
accidental. I thought he was just trying to be silly.
I think the maybe, but it's like almost like a blooper, but they kept it in.
Oh, interesting. Speaking of Ride Along, have you heard that the 4th one's being developed?
Ride Along?
Yeah. And it's gonna be from Paramount. I mean, obviously, it's just that I heard that the reason why they're making it is because Trump asked for them to make it.
Ride Along. What is Ride Along?
The same movie with Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker. We were talking.
Oh, that's
about.
Rush Hour.
Oh wait, Rush.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
So are they doing a Ride Along?
I just woke
or
up. I'm just sorry.
It's okay.
What Ride Along? Where did I heard that from? I
think it's like a movie. That's a different movie.
That's a different movie. Okay, sorry.
It's okay. It happens to all of us because I forgot my keys. So
yeah,
when you
forgot
first
your
wake
keys,
up,
my mind went jumbled up.
Mm-hmm. I feel like
he got the capybara upside down for some reason.
Oh wait, let me put it.
It's my friend.
That's comedy right there.
What's his name?
I don't know. Freddie. Actually,
Freddie Jr. No, Freddie Jr. Jr.
I just like to call it Mr. Cappy because it looks fancy.
He looks He does look fancy. I like him.
Mr. Cappy.
What you guys going on this weekend?
I already asked that question.
Oh,
Yeah, for me, it's
Never mind.
What are you doing this weekend, Gato?
Working. Pretty much. Just working. Hopefully I can get into, well, one of my interests is Silent Hill. So I actually bought almost all of the games. I'm just missing one of them for like the PS Vita. But it took me a while to get all of them. And I bought them before I even had the systems, funnily enough. And I was able to get a couple of the systems at pretty good prices. So hopefully sometime soon I'll be able to actually play them, because I played the original one on my PS3, because there's something called like PS1 classics that exist on the PS3. Sadly, and it happens with a lot of games, they kind of lose the source code for the game, so once it's gone, it's gone. And preserving a game like one of those has been very difficult, and they have emulators and stuff, but I was one of the lucky few that actually was able to download it from Sony themselves when they booted it up on the PS3. So enjoy the entire franchise. Decided like I wanted to buy all of them, and I did.
What do you play on? What, like console or PC?
Well, I've been wanting to play them on their original hardware. So I bought each game with its original like game. So for example, like Silent Hill 1 was released for the PS1. Silent Hill 2 and 3 were released for the PlayStation 2. And then Silent Hill 4 was also released for the PlayStation 2. And then everything else kind of divulged from there. Some of them are PSP titles. Some of them are Wii titles. Some of them are PS Vita titles. So I'm just missing one so far. It was expensive for sure. But it's one of those things where I think the storyline really kind of breaks through all of them. So it's great.
That's cool.
But hopefully I get to play some of that this weekend. I've been wanting to do that for the longest time. I just have not had the time to do that.
If you were to remaster any game, what game would that be?
Ooh,
good question.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts. Wow. I like that. You don't play games, so you wouldn't even know.
I don't really play much games. When I've been so I wouldn't say sheltered in case my mom's listening, but I would say like I haven't really done much video game playing as a kid, but I always have like these two games that I have. One is based on a Christian cartoon show I watch. And the other one is a Stitch game. And I remember how much fun it is playing that game. So if I had to remaster it, I'd say it will be that Stitch game.
Wow.
And that was like for a PlayStation 2.
Oh, PlayStation 2 has such good games.
I think I still have mine.
Your PS2?
Yeah, it's just that the controller, I don't think it works.
You can always buy another.
But I'll give you a controller right now.
Yeah, I could just
enjoy
bring it over. I could bring it
Yeah.
over. We could put it on one of the TVs.
Enjoy the system.
Exactly.
But you guys need to bring your games because I only had those two. Like that's it.
What about you, Gato? You have an answer for this question?
Well, Silent Hill 1 is getting its remaster, so that's exciting. Other than that, I think the other one, I just had it in my brain. A horror game, Cry of Fear. Cry of Fear was a horror game that was released as a Gmod. It was a mod for Gmod, actually.
Yeah.
It came from Afraid of Monsters. It's a really good psychological horror. You can tell like it's aged because it was made off of another game. But I think that remastering that would be pretty cool, especially with all of the stuff that we have now. I think that game was one of the ones that it was a mod. The mod did so well that the creators actually made it into an actual game. And very, very good touches on psychological stuff that happens within people, especially people who have dealt with disabilities. You know, the whole storyline deals with disability and the mental effects that it has through that. And I think it's one of the interesting ones to see what the psychological effects of something like that can be on somebody. And a lot of these things you don't really talk about. So for someone who is going through that and doesn't feel like they're able to talk about it, it gives you that like open mental exposure to be like, maybe there are people who feel that way. and then you kind of look at people in a different way in which you try to help them out or try to make them feel more important. Because sometimes stuff like that isn't really talked about, and it can make a difference for somebody. So it's a good horror game. I'm not gonna lie, that's scary, but I think it's one of those ones that it would benefit from a remaster, and it's a good storyline, I think.
Wow, that's great. There's so many good horror games out there, and especially like in the 90s and early 2000s, they really brought it to the center stage, center stage.
I mean, I wouldn't know about those games.
Well, I don't know what is with like our generation got though, like, and Brianna as well, you, Brianna, and I guess me, we like horror games. Why is that? Is it the interactive aspect of it?
Well, I mean, this is going to sound crazy. Not really crazy. I don't really mean to sound wise or anything when I say stuff like this, but it's like, I think when I was in college, I had an assignment where it was like, they were talking about, I think it was Socrates or Aristotle, where they're like, people need stuff like movies and stuff to feel something. Because it's like when you don't have that and it's just no movies, no nothing, there's no way for you to actively feel some emotions that are not yours. Like if you're not going through that, then you won't feel it. So I think horror games, love games, or whatever they are, they help you feel that kind of emotion. I love horror games because I like being scared. I grew up watching scary stuff my entire life. I love true crime. I love those like Mr. Nightmare videos where he's like talking about creepypastas and stuff. And I grew up with that kind of stuff. Now it's divulged into more like indie creators. We talked about the Backrooms yesterday.
Yeah.
I also find it weird how the horror games nowadays, they're like making them appropriate for like every age. Like, have you heard of what was it called? Poppy Playtime?
Yeah. Poppy Playtime.
That's a scary one, right?
That is
Every time I work at Target, I always see little kids buy those Poppy Playtime dolls.
Yeah.
And like, you know where that's from, right? And they're like, yeah, scary game. What's about it? And I'm like,
I think it started with Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yep.
I believe so, yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's like the whole thing. You see something be successful, you see that it can make money, so you kind of cater your game towards that.
It's just kind of weird that now horror games is like literally for anyone, even little kids. And
yeah, that's true.
It's just weird because back then kids weren't allowed to watch them till they were like 13 or something.
Oh yeah, back then they wouldn't even let them play Mortal Kombat because it was so brutal.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat was the first game that was put that, and there was another one that was like a vampire simulation game, I think, where you were supposed to control cameras on people, which were the first ones to actually be put in court to create the R rating and I thought
it was Doom.
I think Doom was in there.
Okay.
It was like a bundle of games. It wasn't just Mortal Kombat, but it was thrown in there as one of those ones where it's like, we need to have like a metric for people. Like but not everybody can play these games. So having a game like Mortal Kombat needs to have an M rating so that people aren't able to play them. But I think that nowadays people are realizing that it's hard to restrict access for certain things, especially with Roblox. I know Dawn and Freddy talk about Roblox a lot. Yeah. But, I think one of the things that made people play outside a lot more, like when I was a kid, was I didn't have access to games. I only started playing games when I was like in high school or like the tail end of high school.
That's
because you just couldn't afford game systems and stuff. So
that's the same with me.
A bro was out there playing with sticks thinking it was a sword, you know what I mean? But then like there was times where like you wish you had something like Fortnite or Roblox. Yeah. Because it's so like it's a bad thing if you don't know how to control it, because then you have pretty much unlimited access to whatever you can find on there. But for some people who just, don't have the ability to have like a system or something to pay for like a subscription, having something like Roblox where people kind of put any game on there just as a recreation allows you to kind of be able to be in that same box as everyone else. I think Fortnite was probably the best one to come out in terms of enjoyment, free, which is crazy, And they're still expanding, and it's still free. The most expensive part is if you decide to buy skins and stuff.
Yeah, customizing of it.
Yeah,
I never really get why kids would want to waste so much money just for something like that. Like, it's like, have they not heard of? I'm not sure if I'm using the term right. Grinding, like working, playing the game.
Yeah, but even if you grind in that game, you still can't like afford. Yeah. It will take way too long. It'll probably take like months or even like a year to get like
Back when
enough.
I play games, I usually like grind a lot with these mobile games, and now these kids are just saying, I don't want to wait. I'd rather spend $50 to $100 just to get this one outfit for this character.
And sometimes they're limited editions.
I was about to say sometimes it's a part of it is FOMO. You know, but like some of the skins, I will be completely honest. The first paycheck I ever earned, I spent it all on Overwatch. I spent that entire check on Overwatch summer skins. And I always tell it to my siblings because I always tell them that some of the things that you decide to spend on are worth it in the present, but in the future you kind of wish you had that money back.
That is
funny.
Very true.
The first time I had a paycheck, I spent it all on an Infinity Gauntlet replica.
But at least you still have it.
Yeah, that's true.
When we become Fallout and that thing is worth like $1 million, you'll be like,
that's so funny.
You'll be rich.
Yeah, my Fortnite account, I spent it's an embarrassing amount of money on skins, and now I don't even play Fortnite, so I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. It's like not tangible, you know. Maybe I could sell my account.
The funny thing is, when I don't know how long ago it was, but when my aunt wants to get me a Xbox, they said you can play all the games there, like Fortnite. I'm like, what's that? And she looks at me like, are you kidding me? You never played Fortnite. How much is your mom not letting you do things? I'm like, I don't think it's her. It's just me not knowing this.
Yeah, or you just weren't interested. I love this conversation of games because gamer girl. But I would like to take a commercial break because we already hit 32 minutes. So we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Looking for music that brings back the memories? True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by M2 TV Network. Broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM on the Treasure Coast. True Oldies, FLA. Feel good music that spans generations.
Are you looking for the cheapest prices on car insurance? Then call the Cheap Car Insurance Hotline right now. Hey, you're guaranteed to save money on your car insurance. Most car insurances can be canceled at any time. That means if you find a better deal, you can switch right away. We're not just one company. We offer most of the major brands of car insurance. We're like a discount supermarket for car insurance. And it doesn't matter if you have a good record or a bad driving record. Our agents are experts at finding you the right car insurance for your needs. Our average customer saves hundreds of dollars a year when they call us to switch. So why don't you make this 100% free call right now and see how much you can save on your car insurance?
855-815-9787. 855-815-9787. 855-815-9787. That's 855-815-9787.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft, silk, touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Are you ready to stop playing small and step into your highest self? This isn't just a book club. It's a call to action. No fluff, no excuses, just growth. Actually, growth with some super cool people with a shared intention. Join us live at the Ubuntu Room on the Brooklyn Cafe Show Wednesdays at noon and become the greatest version of you. For more information, go to ubuntufishgallery.com. UBU fishgallery.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So Alfonso was telling me he had another topic to talk about that he was interested in.
It's just that when you guys were like bringing up all the scary games and all that stuff, it just reminded me like I hate how when cartoon characters became public domain, people just like instantly go, okay, let's make them into horror movie characters, and I'm like, that is messed up. Like the first time I heard this was going on was with Winnie the Pooh, and I'm like, seriously, what is wrong with these people? These are for kids. Why would they do this?
You're not talking about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Please, God,
Hold
no.
on, I'm searching this up.
No, you didn't hear about it?
I love that in this movie.
I don't want to see that. It's just that it was messed up. It was really messed up. And then all of a sudden that became...
Yeah, I've seen this before.
He's looking at the photo. He's looking at all of that. I'm like,
Gordon likes it.
God. I hate it.
I made my community watch that.
And now it became like a real trend. Like, first it was Winnie the Pooh, and then it was The Grinch.
Oh, really?
Mickey Mouse, Popeye, Peter Pan.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
And now they're doing one on Pinocchio. And I'm like, why?
Why?
Why would
because
they
it's transformative. I mean, like, it's public domain. So,
I grew up with these characters. I grew up loving them and loving the stories they teach me. And now they're making them into twisted killers and man-eaters.
Yeah, but you don't have to watch it.
I'm not watching it.
You're not going to watch it.
It's just that I'm definitely not watching it.
Yeah.
It's just that I just think it's sick that they put this garbage out there.
Well, I mean, like I think that it comes back to creative expression. I think being that these characters are public domain allows for the freedom for people to actually create the content that they enjoy. Like, they probably enjoy those characters as much as you do and are probably as passionate about those characters as you are. But you got to remember, there's niches for everything.
There should be like a fine line for these things, because this is for kids. They could have just said, it came out? Okay, let's make like lots of fun videos with these where kids would love them, and maybe like make them into chibis or turn them into anime or something like that. Not like make them into killers for the adults who enjoy them, causing all this gore and mayhem.
A lot of the people that grew up watching Winnie the Pooh are the people who are making these movies. These stuff I don't think were made when you were growing up. These are things that were already existing by the time you had already started growing up. But there are people that are making these films that just enjoy horror as a genre. You know, I mean,
they could just come up with something more original than just say, let's just get these cartoon characters for kids and see how everyone's going to react seeing their beloved characters becoming killers.
Freddie said that they make them because it makes you react.
It could be that too.
Yeah.
It honestly could be that too, but I think it comes back to people just love horror. Yes. And people love the fact that, you know, it's like, it's such a cute and cuddly character. You know, putting them in a different scenario is
juxtaposition.
Say like a little kid was like looking up Winnie the Pooh stuff, like on Google or something, and then out comes a photo of him eating someone or something.
Well, kids shouldn't even be on the internet without parental controls.
Yo, man,
you know?
that it's even worse. I think sometimes it was even worse back when YouTube and stuff were still coming up. Because I remember when I was younger and I would be on the internet with my siblings. There was like a Dora series that I think is lost now. It's considered lost media, but it was like a Dora the Explorer horror series that was there.
Oh god!
And so that's stuff that
messed up.
you'd find now, but now you have all these safe searches in place
Yeah.
where you search your door and nothing like that really comes up anymore.
That's true.
Unless you get into
Honestly-
like the Elsa stuff. You know,
It's just really
different.
messed up.
That's
I mean,
different, yeah.
2 years ago, I accidentally was like looking up Spider-Man stuff, and it says Spider-Man short film, and I looked at it, and let's just say it's not Spider-Man, it's a man spider, and
You should watch.
I went to the movie theaters to see Spider-Man 2 just to get that image out of my head because it was messed up.
Are you scared of spiders? If you're not, then you should watch. I think it's like Eight-Legged Freaks.
Please.
It's an old movie. It has Scarlett Johansson. She's like really young, but they're like super big spiders.
I remember that movie.
You remember that movie?
I'm not afraid of spiders. It's just that I really hate that it misled me into thinking it's a Spider-Man thing. And at the beginning, I thought it is because he got bitten by the spider. He got all the spider abilities. But then...
That he turns into a spider?
He turns into a man spider.
Into a man spider. Like the eyes and the arms. And,
You know, in the 90s...
I'd rather not picture it. God, no.
Yeah. It's creative freedom, y'all.
I just said it. It's like...
But, you know,
kids are doing this, like accidentally finding these things.
You know, in the 90s cartoon, Spider-Man turned into a spider.
Yes, but it's not like that. It's worse.
Yeah, I think it's because it was an actual more high quality production.
He was expecting something
them actually turning into a man spider. I think that's what scarred
you should
him
watch
the
The
most.
Fly.
The Fly
Please,
is great.
No,
Yes.
I like The Fly.
David Lynch.
I heard of The Fly. I rather not.
I don't think you like it. I think most of the horror movies, especially the ones that are coming out, you won't like unless they're like there's the horror aspect is kind of hidden.
Yeah, I don't really
it's
like
implied.
the horror aspect a lot. I even told my aunt when we heard that Epic Universe is coming out and there's like a monster world, and they said the deeper you go, the scarier it gets. And I told my aunt, okay, if you guys are gonna go there, I'll be at the entrance.
Okay, so you've never been to like Halloween Horror Nights?
No.
No?
No, I don't do Halloween.
So you don't do haunted houses, I'm guessing?
No. I don't celebrate Halloween.
Okay.
It's like a church. It's like a religious thing.
Yeah.
Understood.
But I do like to cosplay, so I always use Halloween as a chance to like cosplay as a superhero or something. And it's usually like a tradition now that we just go to Chili's and me and my sister go in costume and we just have like a molten lava cake.
I love
That's
Chili's.
it. And then we go home. That's it.
Nice, man.
Who do you like to cosplay as?
Mostly Spider-Man.
Gordon, do you cosplay?
No.
No. Would you like to?
I used to dress up for Halloween, like as Indiana Jones, a Power Ranger.
Oh, what Power Ranger did you dress up as?
I literally forgot which one. I know I did. I think it was the black one. I'm not sure. Or the red one. It might have been the red one.
Okay.
One time I just went on a Thanos tank top and then grabbed my gauntlet and say, boom, I'm Thanos. I didn't even need the purple.
Do the snap. Oh, I'm gone.
Even though it's on this hand's the one with the rings. The Infinity Stones.
Oh, that's cool. I need more rings. Mine are getting like rusted. I don't know if you can see it. That one's like
They
'cause they're
oxidize
fake.
and-
Yeah, they're fake, so they get like brown, and my fingers turn green too. So
Yeah, I always hate when that happens.
yeah.
This one was gold, and now it's silverish.
It still looks good though. It
Yeah.
looks like brand new. I know Gato has a ring. Show it. Wow.
What is that?
It's an MF Doom ring. He's a rapper that passed away around 2020-ish. A lot of people actually don't think that he passed away. I think it's one of those things that
Is
you
it a
really don't want.
conspiracy theory?
Yeah,
Oh my
it's one of
God.
the. Yeah, it's
I
one of
can't
the.
stand
It's like the Tupac theory. Like
I
they
love
don't-
conspiracy theories.
Me too.
Boy,
Okay.
I'm over there with my dad digging, and
I
I'm
like-
hearing like the quantum something theory, or the
The quantum realm theory?
No, it's like quantum immortality theory, or it's like the
science.
basilisk something. I love that stuff.
I mean-
I eat it up.
I like theories. Like, I like to do film theories. Like, after watching a movie, I theorize, what's going to happen next and stuff like that. It's just that I really don't like when people come up with conspiracy theories that are, like, too out there. Like, did you know there are some people who still think the moon landing is fake?
Don't
Yeah,
even.
Russ
Yeah.
Johnston,
A
man.
lot of
Russ
people.
Johnson.
Russ,
That
yeah, Russ
I just
is-
find insane.
I don't even want to get into that because I know too many.
Yeah, it's
too many people close to me that believe in stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I just want to
Yes.
Wait, did they believe that it didn't happen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I just want to say that conspiracy theories like those I just can't stand. But like film theories and like theories on like the multiverse theory, that one I just find interesting, like as for entertainment. Like
multiverse, like the Marvel.
Yes, multiverse like Marvel.
That's interesting.
I like the theories that they have like for cartoons, like there's like one like that Danny Phantom's in the same universe as what is it called, Fairly Odd Parents or something like that.
Yeah.
That was because
Danny
of the video games, and I played them before, but they're not mine. They're like my cousins. We play this game where it's like Nicktoon crossovers where you get to play with.
It's like Smash, but for like Nickelodeon characters, right?
Kind of, except they have their own story plots where Jimmy Neutron, Danny Phantom, Timmy Turner, and SpongeBob, and there's like a bunch of movies where it's like, trying to remember this one show. I think this guy's named Tack. Okay. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. And Invader Zim's there too. It's like a game where you get to play as all those characters, and you got to go battle bad guys and beat the bosses.
Okay, that's cool.
I think
I'm
it's
glad
because of those games that the reason why they think Danny Phantom is in the same universe as Timmy Turner.
I'm glad that Gordon brought up Danny Phantom because Danny Phantom was like my #1 show growing up.
Did you have like a childhood crush on him or something?
Well, who didn't? I mean, I can tell you all my childhood crushes. Danny Phantom, Jack Frost.
Which
Jack Frost is a good one.
Jack
the
Frost
one from the Guardians?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say
knows ball.
the one with the one from Santa Claus 3.
No. Heck no. Is that Tim Allen?
Yeah,
Santa Claus? No.
The one who played Jack Frost there is it's Martin Short.
Okay. Well, I just know that Santa is Tim Allen.
Yeah.
And
he's also the
he
Shaggy
did.
Dog.
Who did he do? Buzz Lightyear?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. There you go. See, I know my stuff. I'm a film major.
I guess we're going to the childhood crushes. Do you guys have childhood crushes?
Kimberly Hart from Power Rangers.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't
can't believe
expect that
we
one.
got to this conversation.
I'm glad we did.
I can't remember any right now. I really just kept watching the same reruns on my childhood shows because my parents like to have like Univision on most of the time, so I didn't really get to watch Disney Channel, Disney XD, or whatever the heck. But come back to me. I'll think about it. I have to remember which ones, like how many I've watched. But yeah, come back to me. Maybe Zoe 101. Zoe, probably.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I like that one. What about you, Alfonso? Do you have any?
Do I? Not
Do
that
you?
I know of.
I have too many.
Let me think.
While you think.
I've seen like a lot of movies and a lot of shows. It's like hard to think. Have I ever really had an interest in a character?
It could be anime too.
Okay, that is a whole different reason. I think it's like when I got into anime that I started liking the characters. Like, okay, if my sister's watching this, she's gonna be like, I know who you're gonna talk about. There's this one character in Fairy Tail, the anime, that I would say that I like because of her personality. I don't know if you know her name, Mira Jane. No,
I haven't watched Fairy Tail.
No?
Sorry.
Well, I just think that she has a nice personality. Like, she's like friendly to anyone, and if you mess with like her friends or her family, she's gonna go all out and beat up the bad guys. It's like she has like a nice personality, but if push comes to shove, she's willing to do whatever. She's
strong-willed.
Yeah. She's
strong-willed, and that's a good quality to have. I mean, we're getting to that point.
Oh.
Yeah. So, any parting words?
Tune in for the midday show, folks, where we're all gonna wear Freddy's hats.
Yeah.
And we're probably gonna talk about one thing, and then it'll lead to another, and you get to hear our conversation.
All right, Gordon, anything?
Have a good. Tune into midday.
Tune into midday. Gato.
Enjoy some more horror movies and horror games. They're great.
Good.
Oh god.
Okay. I'm gonna leave you with this because Freddie just sent me this.
That is great, dude.
Why?
That is actually scary. Like if I came into the studio and I saw that, I would probably leave.
Oh, God. Yeah,
how do I get like you guys?
We should do that for Halloween. All right. No. Great show. Great morning show. I can't wait for the midday. So we'll see you there.
All right, see ya.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.